The clay court season is heating up, and the action in Madrid is absolutely relentless. Coaches are doubling down on match play as the ultimate training ground, and the results are speaking for themselves. We are tracking the latest from the Madrid Open, where every point is a battle for glory.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Benjamin Bonzi is making serious noise in the Spanish capital after a marathon victory. He just edged out Titouan Droguet in a 3-set thriller to secure his spot in the next round. It was a gritty, high-stakes performance that proved exactly why he is a player to watch on the red dirt. The path is now set for a massive collision on the Manilo Santana court this Friday. Benjamin Bonzi has punched his ticket to face the world number 1, Jannik Sinner. The history between these two is surprisingly tight, with every previous encounter pushing deep into a deciding set. Jannik Sinner enters this match with a massive 17-match winning streak and 4 straight Masters titles under his belt. Can Benjamin Bonzi pull off the upset of the year, or will the Italian juggernaut keep rolling toward another trophy? Stay tuned for all the updates, and make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a match report. Ever wonder why the world's elite athletes sometimes choose to skip a tournament they could easily win, only to dive headfirst into the next challenge without a blink? Take Jannik Sinner. Fresh off a career-defining victory in Monte Carlo, you'd expect him to take a victory lap, right? Instead, his camp made a calculated decision regarding the Madrid Open, and frankly, it's a masterclass in long-term strategy. His coaching team didn't just look at the trophy on the shelf, they looked at the calendar. They realized that nothing, and I mean nothing, replicates the high-stakes pressure of a match. You can grind in the practice gym for hours, but that raw, unpredictable intensity of tournament play is the only real way to sharpen a champion. It's a bold gamble that prioritizes growth over ego, proving that Sinner isn't just chasing rankings, he's building a legacy. Speaking of turning up the heat, the Madrid Open is already giving us a masterclass in momentum. We just saw Alexandra, Eala, and Boulter absolutely tear through their day 2 matches, sending a massive message to the rest of the field that they aren't here to make up the numbers. These statement victories aren't just wins, they are declarations of intent. So, as we dive deeper into the draw, who do you think has the grit to go the distance? Let me know your picks in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to keep up with every twist in the circuit. After all, in tennis, form is temporary, but the drive to win is everything. Ever wondered what it feels like to earn a date with the best player on the planet? Just ask Benjamin Bonzi. In a gritty, all-French clash at the WTA Madrid Open, Bonzi found himself in a real dogfight against Titouan Droguet this Wednesday. After dropping the opening set in a tense tiebreak, Bonzi didn't fold. Instead, he dug deep, clawed back to win the second set in a mirror-image tiebreak, and eventually pulled off a hard-fought victory. This wasn't just any win. This was his 3rd of the week after battling through qualifying, proving that he is finding his rhythm on the clay. But let's be real, the true test begins now. Bonzi's reward for this marathon victory, a Friday showdown with world number 1, Jannik Sinner. Now, Sinner is currently playing like a man possessed. He is on a staggering 17-match winning streak, having swept 4 consecutive Masters 1000 titles. It is a David versus Goliath setup, though history suggests Bonzi might have a fighting chance. While Sinner leads their head-to-head 3-0, Bonzi has forced him into a deciding set twice before. Bonzi sounds remarkably composed, noting that while he knows the mountain he has to climb, he loves these specific conditions in Madrid and feels his game is finally clicking. It is exactly the kind of underdog confidence that makes tennis so unpredictable. Can Bonzi pull off the shock of the season, or will Sinner's freight train of momentum prove unstoppable? I want to hear your predictions in the comments below. Are you backing the upset or the king of the court? Don't forget to hit subscribe for more daily tennis updates, because in this game, the next point could change everything. The Madrid Open is heating up, and we finally have our answer. The stage is set for a massive opening clash for Jannik Sinner. While we knew the Italian star would be facing a Frenchman, the drama unfolded on the court to decide exactly who would earn the right to challenge him. It all came down to a gritty battle between Benjamin Bonzi and Titouan Droguet, and after a grueling three-set thriller, it was Bonzi who clawed his way to a 6-7, 7-6, 6-4 victory. Now he gets the ultimate reward, a date with Sinner on the iconic Manilo Santana court this Friday. Now, here is where it gets really interesting for the tennis nerds. Looking at their head-to-head record, Sinner has walked away the victor in all 3 of their previous meetings. But don't let that perfect record fool you into thinking this will be a walk in the park. In every single one of those matches, Bonzi managed to push the Italian to a deciding third set. It's a testament to Bonzi's tenacity and his ability to hang with the best in the world when the pressure is at its peak. So, the big question remains, can the Frenchman finally crack the code, or is Sinner destined to repeat history and keep his perfect streak alive? It's going to be a fascinating watch to see how they match up under the Madrid sun. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update on the ATP Tour. Who are you betting on for this one? A routine win for the Italian, or will we see an early tournament shocker? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and remember, in tennis, the stats only tell half the story until that first serve lands. Is anyone even capable of stopping Jannik Sinner right now? The world #1 is rolling into the Madrid Open looking like a man on a mission, and his first-round opponent, Benjamin Bonzi, has a mountain to climb if he wants to play spoiler. Welcome back to the court, folks. We are breaking down this fascinating round of 64 clash that feels like a classic case of the unstoppable force meeting a very resilient object. Sinner is fresh off an absolute masterclass at the Monte Carlo Masters, where he took down Carlos Alcaraz in straight sets. He is not just winning, he is dominating with a 24-2 record this year, and he has not dropped a single opening round match all season. When you look at the stats on clay, 92% of his service games held, you realize why he is the heavy favorite here. He is playing with the kind of clinical precision that makes opponents feel like they are constantly fighting for air. But don't sleep on Benjamin Bonzi. The Frenchman had to grind through a grueling 3-setter just to get here, and that kind of mental toughness is exactly what you need when you face the top seed. Bonzi has been playing remarkably clean tennis, keeping his double faults to an absolute minimum, which is going to be his lifeline against Sinner's aggressive returns. Historically, these two have met 3 times before, and while Sinner has won them all, 2 of those matches went to 3 sets. Bonzi knows he can push the Italian, but can he sustain that pressure for 2 hours? That is the million-dollar question. Sinner carries the psychological weight of a Grand Slam champion, while Bonzi is fighting to prove he belongs in the spotlight of a major Masters event. If Bonzi plays the match of his life, we might see some sparks, but given Sinner's current form, it is incredibly hard to bet against the man from Italy. What do you think? Can Bonzi pull off the upset of the year, or will Sinner continue his march toward another trophy? Drop a comment below with your pick, hit that like button if you are ready for some clay court action, and make sure to subscribe so you never miss a match report. Remember, in tennis, one unforced error can change everything. Stay tuned.